Another bag of quarters. Let's do this. How's it going? This is Brian from Change is Good. In this video, we're going to hunt through a $1,000 bag of quarters. That's 4,000 quarters. But before we get started, let's cut this bag open and make a nice shiny pile. The shiny pile has been achieved. We'll be looking for silver, West Points, proofs, NIFCs, or coins not intended for circulation, foreign coins, mint errors, and varieties such as double dies or repunched mint marks. When this pile is gone, I'll be back with a recap of the finds. Alright, the pile is gone. Now let's check out our finds. First up, we had a 2020 West Point quarter. You can tell the 2020 by the paper marker on the left side. This one is a Marsh Billings Rockefeller, Vermont design, one I don't find too often. It's also a little bit stained, but we'll take it. We also had a low mintage NIFC, or a coin not intended for circulation. This one is a 2012 S Hawaii Volcanoes design with a mintage of around 1.4 million. Well, we had one West Point quarter and one NIFC. Y'all know the rules, don't you? Bag number 2 coming up. When it's done, I'll be back with a recap. Okay, the second bag is done, and it gave us a couple of finds. The first find is a 2019 West Point quarter. You can tell it's a 2019 by the lack of a paper marker on the left side. This one is a Lowell, Massachusetts design, the first West Point quarter design ever issued. And the second find of the bag was a 1963 D 90% silver quarter. We'll definitely take it. Now let's check out some finds under the scope. First up, we have a 2023 P Bessie Coleman quarter. On this example, you can see a large die chip here at the tip of George Washington's nose. Coins like this often sell for between $3 and $7 on eBay. And here we have the reverse of a 2023 P Bessie Coleman quarter. On this example, you can see a large die chip here on the bottom wing of the airplane. A coin like this would likely sell for between $3 and $5 on eBay. Next up, we have the reverse of a 2008 P Arizona State quarter. On this example, you can see a large die chip here at the base of the cactus covering the JFM initials. There's also a small die chip here at the top of the 8 and the date. A coin like this would likely sell for around $3 on eBay. Alright, now let's check out some double dies. Here we have the reverse of a 2015 P Saratoga, New York quarter. On this example, you can see doubling here at the lower right side of the sword handle. This is V DDR-003 on Variety Vista. This next double die is a scarce one. Here we have the reverse of a 2001 D New York State quarter. On this example, Lady Liberty has 3 extra fingers sticking out here from her hand. These aren't supposed to be here. This is DDR-1 on Variety Vista. It's a very tough one to find and one of my favorites in the series. And last up, we have an oldie but a goodie. Here we have the reverse of a 1965 Philadelphia. Although this example is a bit worn, you can see doubling on the right side of the lettering in the words United States of and America, where the doubling is the most visible. There is also doubling on the left side of the lettering in the words quarter and dollar, although it's a bit too worn to see it clearly. This is DDR-2 on Variety Vista, or WDDR-2 in the Wexler files, where it's listed as a best of variety. This is an awesome find. Now let's do a recap of the hunt. Well, it took us a couple of bags, but we did pretty well. We scored some silver, a couple of West Point quarters, a San Francisco minted NIFC, some nice mint errors, and some awesome double dies. I especially love finding double dies from the 60s. Some of them are quite valuable. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and it made you wish you owned a quarter pusher, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have any feedback or questions about any of the finds in this video, feel free to leave me a comment and I'll get back with you. Thanks again, and remember, every coin has a story. And those stories are all special in their own unique way. I'll see you all next time.